Put your hands together for The Waiting Room by Steve Shapiro.
I said funny.
I'm sorry, are you talking to me?
As opposed to talking to somebody else?
Well,
I mean, we are the only other people here, right? I mean, I'm crazy, but I'm not nuts.
Oh, okay. So what's funny?
Oh, I was thinking. It's funny. He doesn't strike me as being gay.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I'm not, but what makes you say that?
No, your choice of magazine. Men's Health. It's for gay guys that can't work up the courage to look at actual porn. I mean, all those shirtless muscle men. It's like gateway homoerotica.
Oh, I never knew that.
Relax. It's not a test. Or maybe it is. Maybe the doctor's in there now watching us, making notes on our reading material. Like if I pick up people, I'm shallow and narcissistic. Mechanics Weekly, closet lesbian. Ooh. Martha Stewart living, what does that say?
You're a fidget control freak.
Yeah. Well, better play it safe. Hand me Mary Claire.
What's that all about?
What this? Fashion, relationships, sex?
No, the thing we're ripping out the page.
Oh, page 13. It's a bad number. It's gotta go.
You superstitious?
No, not really. But if I don't rip out page 13, I have to get up and touch the light switch 100 times. This way's just easier, even if I end up facing someone else's magazine.
Excuse me, are you here to see Dr. Hirschberg or Dr. Shaw?
Sam. Oh, Dr. Hirschberg.
Oh, not at noon, I hope.
No, 1 o'clock.
A bit early.
Well, 1 o'clock is actually the same as 13 o'clock, so what I do is as I arrive an hour early, and that way when I arrive it says 12 and not 13.
Oh, but you still arrive an hour early.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? Ooh, 75.
Is that another bad number? You gonna rip that page out too?
No, look! 75 of our hottest love techniques. 75! Doesn't that seem like quite a lot to I mean, I've been around the block. Okay, I've been around the block quite a few times, but I think I can only think of 10 actual sex techniques before you get into the really weird stuff. Oh, I just made you uncomfortable. Was it talking about sex in general or myself in particular?
No, this is just not what I expected. You know, from a waiting room, I thought you were supposed to wait, you know, for the doctor and not talk.
You're a virgin!
What? No, I was married, you know.
No, I mean, you're a first timer for therapy. But it's interesting, you and I went straight to the sexual meeting.
Oh, you are crazy. You talk about gay porn and weird sex techniques, and then you call me a virgin, and I'm not supposed to assume you mean in a sexual sense?
Assume. Now that word begins with the word ass, and from the way that you were checking out mine when I walked in.
Okay, goodbye. That is enough. I will come back another day. No, you know what? I am here for a noon appointment. You are the one who is early. You should be the one to leave.
Why? Because it's awkward? My whole life is awkward. Like this one time I was
Please don't talk to me anymore. I just want to sit here and read this article about South American soccer until it's time for my appointment.
Suit yourself. Explore your foot fetish. Hey, look, I'm sorry. It's not me. It's not all me. It's the meds. They keep the behaviors in check, but well, they make me a bit amped up and blabby.
Stabling?
Yeah.
What dosage?
200 milligrams? How do you know this stuff?
I'm a pharmacist. 200 milligrams explains a lot. You might want to ease off a bit.
And go back to counting cracks in the wall? God, no. I mean, things aren't perfect, but at least I'm moving forward.
I'm sorry too, by the way.
It's okay. I'm Wesley, by the way.
Peter. I've seen a therapist before and it didn't work out.
Yeah, it happens. It's like dating. You need to jump into bed with a whole lot of losers before you find someone to stick with.
Yeah, well, my former doctor tells me Dr. Hirschberg comes very highly regarded, so...
Yeah, I agree. Sam's a little unconventional, but, oh, you'll be fine.
Why do you keep calling the doctor Sam? It says on the door, W.S. Hirschberg, M.D.
Oh, yeah. Well, anyone presumptuous enough to start their name with 2 initials deserves to be called a lot worse. Well, except for T.S. Eliot.
Shouldn't the doctor be accorded some professional respect? It is a professional relationship, right?
It's a relationship like any other. It requires give and take. I think names and titles, they're not really as important as making an effort to communicate.
It doesn't seem to take much effort at all in your case.
I know, I can't shut up. Well, we've covered that.
But doesn't it get in the way? Like, your job, you do have one, right?
2, actually. I am a waitress and an actress.
And your other afflictions don't get in the way?
No.
So you always wanted to act?
Not at first. I owe that entirely to Sam. We were in session and we started doing some role-playing. And I realized some of my rituals, they disappeared when I pretended to be somebody else.
Someone else? That sounds a bit,
Crazy?
Oh, well, yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes total immersion into a role, it can ease anxiety. It's kind of like James Earl Jones.
But the actor?
Yeah.
He suffers from OCD.
No, he's a terrible stutterer. But then he gets into character, and then out of nowhere comes this baritone voice of Othello.
I never knew that. That's sort of interesting.
A couple of years ago, I was in a streetcar named Desire, this little 99-seater downtown. I was playing Blanche, of course. But once the cast and crew realized I couldn't drop the character when the curtain came down, well, let's just say I had my fair share of kindness from a lot of strangers backstage. Some nights I was so sore I could barely walk on stage and deliver my lines. There it is again.
What?
Every time do this weird squirming thing in your chair.
I do not.
Oh, yes, you do. So what is it that you'll only tell the doctor? What is the dark, sexual secret? Hookers. Voyeurism?
No, it's nothing sexual at all, actually. I have problems of what?
Oh, please. Gossipy co-workers, demanding bosses. That is not Dr. Hirschberg's stock and trade.
No, my co-workers are fine, and I'm the boss, I'm the pharmacist. But I hate it. I hate everything about it.
So there's a careers counselor on the 6th floor.
I know, I've seen her. He sent me to the other therapist, and then he sent me here.
Okay, so you hate your chosen career. Hate it with a passion that leads you to therapy.
Yes. Except it isn't my chosen career. It's just what I ended up doing after I dropped out of med school.
Med school, you're not a wannabe shrink, are you?
No, a cardiologist, actually. At least that was our plan.
Our plan, not your plan.
Our plan, me and Cynthia, my wife. Things ended pretty badly, and probably doomed from the start. Us being together, it was never in the numbers.
Oh, goody. Numbers.
You see 4s marrying 4s and 8s marrying 8s. You see a couple that doesn't add up, it's usually because of money.
So I take it you married above your number.
Several digits.
And she was expecting a doctor, money, success.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not really comfortable talking about this anymore.
Why?
Why? What do you mean, why? We just met you. I've already told you more than I told my therapist.
Oh, presumably you don't just met him too.
Yeah, but that was different. He was a professional, a doctor.
And you're not? Is that the problem?
Yes. No, you're not. That's the problem.
But you said yes first, and the first answer is always the most honest. Dr. Sam
Oh,
said...
shut up! I'm not here to talk to you about my life, my wife. You're just some dirty talking sex crazed nut!
Well, that hurt a bit.
Geez, I'm sorry. I didn't mean
You
that.
said it pretty forcefully.
Yeah, I know. It's just, I think I lost it a bit because you remind me of my wife, Cynthia. You're a stunner like her. Look, the truth is, going to med school, that was always what I wanted for myself, but then got tied up with wanting her. In case you hadn't noticed, I'm kind of ordinary. But doctors, even the plain ones, they always have gorgeous wives, right?
So you married the beautiful woman. You're on your way to becoming a doctor. What happened?
It sounds uncomplicated, but we met, fell in love. I started med school, we got married. She would work at the salon while I went to school.
She was a stylist.
Upscale East Side salon.
Sounds like a really nice beginning, kind of like the thing you tell your grandkids.
Yeah, beginnings are usually wonderful. Unfortunately, middles tend to muddy up the marriage until the two of you are hanging from your chandelier waiting for the marriage to collapse into 1,000 pieces.
And the dark take on things?
So, you haven't been married?
Oh, no.
Ever been cheated on?
Depends on the ground rules.
Have you ever lost something precious?
If I said yes, would it change the way you feel?
Probably not.
Okay, so you feel like your insides have been ripped out.
Yeah, in a kind of rip your kidneys out, disembowel, cut your nuts off kind of way. Yeah, I think I covered enough organs to make my point.
Interesting choice of organs. You left one out. Kind of obvious to a man who was training to become a cardiologist.
That is still there.
How do you know?
Because it hurts so.
Peter, have you ever heard the expression, the heart wants what the heart wants?
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Well, the thing is, what the heart wants and what the heart needs, it's barely ever the same thing. That leads to conflict leads people.
And you know this from what? Your years as a patient, you have this incredible insight because you're nuts?
Your tone's becoming nasty again. Is it because I'm a woman? Or because I'm a woman that reminds you of Cynthia?
Yes, no, maybe, I don't know, maybe you're crazy or maybe I'm crazy, I don't know.
You don't strike me as being crazy, you're just angry.
Frustration. I am frustrated.
Why?
Because I failed. My wife is gone.
She left you?
I left her.
Why?
Things got bad.
But they started so good.
Like you. She was a stunner. She could have any guy she wanted. She wanted me. You have any idea how that made me feel? Just some schlub studying up late nights to be a doctor with coursework, but I always had time to look forward to. She liked to sleep over at my place because it was closer to work, so I thought, well, why not take a leap?
You proposed.
I borrowed money, too much, to buy a killer ring. I knocked the socks off. Same with the wedding and the honeymoon. I figured I'd pay it back when I had successful practice.
But that didn't happen.
She started pulling away.
Pulling away. She stopped screwing you, right?
I wouldn't put it like that, but yeah. No sex for a long time.
And you still loved her?
Of course, life isn't just sex.
It's a matter of opinion. Okay, so when did you stop wanting to have sex?
She didn't. She just stopped wanting it with me. I had a rare day off after exams. I thought, why not pop by the salon and surprise Cynthia? But when I got there, the manager said she was running errands. So when I was waiting, I thought I may as well get a cut and shave. What I did?
No one knew who you were?
No. Only been there one other time to drop her off.
And?
Well, the shop wasn't busy, so I asked for a guy. I thought the cut anyone can do, but it takes a guy to do a really good shave.
So presumably this guy starts cutting your hair and something happened?
Well, the usual guy talk during the cut, but then in the middle of shaving me, it dawns that the woman he's talking about screwing, the woman he describes, is my wife. All the blood drained from my face. He could have cut my throat and not a drop would have come out.
So you left her?
No, not at first. I blame myself. All the long hours up studying, and in my mind I even forgave her a little bit, but it was there between us. I couldn't make it go away. I started to lose focus. My grades started slipping. In the end, I cobbled together enough courses to get my pharmacist license, and I dropped out. It got worse from there.
You sound pretty bad already.
Well, I failed in my career, so why not fail in my marriage too? I filed for divorce. She didn't even fight it. I'm pretty sure she was relieved.
Now you want her back.
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to. You called her your wife, not your ex-wife.
It doesn't matter anyway. She won't talk to me.
Okay, I'm just listening. But if you do want her back, Peter, the question I have to ask is, why?
Because she's the one I fell in love with. She's the one I'm supposed to spend the rest of my life with. We had a plan. We had a future. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I wasn't supposed to hate my life. You see that suit there?
Of course.
Every day for the last 6 months, I take that suit with me to the pharmacy.
But you never wear it.
Nope.
Why?
I even get it dry cleaned every 2 weeks.
Then what's the point?
Look, I just hope that one day, when things get really bad, I'll be able to find the courage.
Courage to do what?
The courage to forgive myself. To forgive myself for believing that I was a failure. To put that suit on, hop in a cab, go see the dean of admissions at the medical school and see if I can convince him to let me rejoin. Find some way of finishing.
And what prevents you?
Cynthia. Her last words when I was worthless as a husband, as a man, I would have been a failure as a doctor.
And what did you say?
When?
When she said that to you, what did you say to her?
Nothing. I said nothing.
But you wanted to say something.
No, baby, I don't know.
You say you still love her. You say you want her back. Then, okay, let's go back. But go back to that point, when she said that to you. And if you want to say something to save the marriage, to fix things, then say it. But if there's anything else, then just go with it.
I can't. This is stupid.
Oh, come on. I'll help you. You're wifeless. You're wifeless as a man. You're wifeless as a husband. You're never gonna be a doctor. You're a pharmacist. You count pills. It's pathetic. You might as well well, throw that suit away. You never got the guts to wear it.
Shut up! This is your fault. We had a plan, we had a future. You threw it all away. You fucked another man and probably others too. You are a slut.
Oh, yes, I am a slut. But I'm the best you're ever gonna do, and you still want.
No, I don't. I want what I thought we had, or maybe I don't, but it's got nothing to do with you. Look, I had a future. I had goals before they all got tied up with you.
And this future?
I can still have a future that doesn't have you in it.
Why?
Because I don't love you anymore and I don't want you back.
Good. Some honesty at last. I think we've used up all of your time for this session, but if you want to come into the office, we can schedule something for next week.
Schedule what?
More sessions? And we've turned a corner today, Peter, but there's still a long way to go.
Well, what are you talking about?
Oh, I'm Dr. Hirschberg. Wesley Samantha Hirschberg?
You? W.S. Hirschberg?
You can call me Sam if you like.